A young boy sketched an ant, followed by various types of ants across the paper. Among the drawings, he noticed something: a shadow ant's foot. The shadow ant gazed at the drawing, its voice filled with emotion, expressing how touched it was. Suddenly, Sung Suho awoke from the dream, lying in a hospital bed. The words slipped from his lips. Ant? At the hospital, Suho spoke on the phone, the voice on the other end filled with concern. The caller worried about the sudden disaster, offering to assign awakened bodyguards to protect him in such turmoil. Suho politely reassured him, declining the offer. He was okay, uncle. 2 days had passed since the incident. The government's response to the Korea National University of Arts disaster had shaken the entire country, drawing widespread attention due to the numerous casualties and unusual circumstances surrounding it. The discovery of Mistburn, a monster capable of infecting hunters and turning them into demons, caused panic. Despite the incident happening in the heart of the city, the Hunter Association's delayed response drew heavy criticism. Even after the hunters arrived, a mystery remained. All the Mistburns had already been killed by an unknown force. Witnesses claimed that those turned into demons suddenly exploded before their eyes. Suho turned off the television, confirming to himself that his awakening was not just a dream. A status window appeared showing his name, Seong Suho, level 5, proof that he grew stronger with each level up. Confused about how he survived his injuries from the C-rank awakened Mistburn, a voice echoed, explaining that Beru had taken care of the pests. Suho glanced under his bed, his eyes widening as he saw Beru hidden beneath it. Beru emerged from the shadows, his voice trembling as he greeted the young monarch after so long. Beru trembled with emotion, overwhelmed by how wonderfully the young monarch had grown, his eyes shining with devotion. As scattered pieces came together, memories resurfaced. Suho recalled the black creature from his childhood, an ant that once stayed by his side. Why had he forgotten it until now? Beru declared he had crossed dimensions to reunite with the young monarch. Suho stared at Beru, confusion swirling in his mind. Why had he lived with these black creatures in his childhood? Countless questions flooded his thoughts. The creature seemed much smaller than he remembered. Beru's diminished form was the result of expending vast magical power while crossing dimensions, leaving behind his once imposing figure. The system window classified him as a minion, a title far beneath the noble warrior he prided himself to be. His frustration echoed in a sharp, piercing cry. Suho slipped on his slippers, acknowledging his recovery was thanks to Beru. The small creature, despite his shrunken form, claimed to be a capable healer. Beru revealed his purpose was to break the seal placed on Suho, but witnessing Suho break it himself left the loyal servant deeply impressed. Suho wondered if the seal was connected to the dream he had. Beru explained the dream was a real experience, not just imagination. Suho was much stronger in the past, but the great shadow monarch Sung Jinwoo sealed his memories and powers, wishing for him to live an ordinary life. Suho realized his father was connected to Beru, the creature from his childhood, the same father who left home. Beru corrected him, revealing that Sung Jinwoo didn't leave home. He went to the universe. Suho realized his father, the one who left home, was connected to Beru. However, Beru corrected him, revealing that Sung Jinwoo didn't leave home. He went to the universe. Suho's confusion deepened at the mention of the universe, prompting Beru to explain. The great shadow monarch was waging a war across the universe against invaders seeking to conquer the world. Suho slowly realized his father was out there, protecting the world. Beru revealed that Suho's father was battling the Itarim, gods from the outer universe. The Itarim sent their apostles to invade Earth. On his journey, Beru had slain countless enemies. The appearance of gates and demons was likely a consequence of this war. Suho assumed his mother went with his father, as she also vanished the day he disappeared. However, Beru confirmed she did not accompany him. Beru was shocked by the news of Lady Heian's disappearance, suspecting the apostles of Itarim had set a wicked trap on Earth. Suho's thoughts lingered, his parents' absence was undoubtedly because of Itarim. Beru suggested the only way to reunite with Suho's parents was for him to grow stronger. With the Great Shadow Monarch unable to return due to the ongoing war, Suho would need to find and rescue Lady Hai-In himself. Beru raised the Shadow Key, its power radiating. The path to level up had begun. Notification window appeared, signaling the arrival of a quest. Quest: Trial of Shadow. You are the son of the Great Shadow Monarch. Currently, all your innate skills are sealed. To wield that great power, you must prove your own worth. Enter the Shadow Dungeon and demonstrate your qualification. Suho grasped the Shadow Key as a notification appeared. Item: Key to Dungeon. Type: allows entry to Shadow Dungeons. Usage: can be used on Sung Suho's shadow. Beru instructed Suho to insert the key into his shadow. As Suho followed the command, the Shadow Dungeon gate opened. Beru observed from behind, silently urging the young monarch to claim all the power that belonged to him. Suho struggled to grasp the truth. The universe, the war with gods, and the Shadow Monarch felt like distant fantasies. But the possibility of reunion ignited a fire within him. If strength was the key, he would level up endlessly, no matter how long it took. In Beru's thoughts, the image of his lord, Sung Jinwoo, resurfaced. Jinwoo had entrusted him with a vital mission to break Sung Suho's seal. The Itarim's invasion threatened Earth, and Suho's sealed power and memories needed to be restored. Jinwoo granted Beru permission to act at his own discretion based on the situation. With unwavering loyalty, Beru vowed to watch over the young monarch's growth until the day he could protect the world. As Sung Suho stepped into the Shadow Gate, the portal vanished behind him, sealing the path. The eerie silence engulfed him. Beru observed from outside, recognizing the place, the land of the dead, where only those granted permission by the master could enter. This was the Shadow Dungeon, a realm where Suho would face trials to awaken the power hidden within him.